Okay, we'll start today's session. In previous class, we discussed about how to find out utility and you can make a decision based on utility. Okay, you are going to select a design concept or an alternative which will provide you maximum utility. Okay, so in this class also we are going to solve few more problems that will complete unit 5. Okay. Uh, Here this is a problem related to pen, ink pen or fountain pen. Okay, so a company produces 4 different designs of fountain pen. Their performance is summarized as follows. Okay, here the parameters are writing time between refills, nib life, then cost and writing pressure. So there are 4 designs. Okay, A, B, C, D are the 4 designs or 4 alternatives. Okay, now we have to make a decision which is the best design by considering the various values of various parameters. We have to make a decision. Okay, writing time between refills, and for every parameter there is a minimum acceptable value. Okay, within if it is not, if the value is not minimum acceptable, then you cannot consider the design concept itself or the early stage itself. Okay. So next, weightage is assigned for each parameter. Weightage for writing time between refills is 0.25, for nib life is 0.25, cost is 0.35, and writing pressure is 0.1. If value, it should be equal to 1. Okay, in few problems they may not give weightage. They may ask you to assign weightage on your own. Then you have to assign values such that if you add all these weightage values, that will be equal to 1, so that you have to assign the values. Okay, now consider writing time between refills. Okay, whether it should be less or more, which is preferable? Writing time between refills.
More.
So it should be more. Okay, if you are making a selection only based on writing time between refills, which one do you prefer?
C.
C. Okay, since the writing time between refills for design C is 65, that means the storage capacity, ink storage capacity of this design is large. Okay, so that you can write continuously for 65 minutes without refilling. Okay, next, if you consider nib life, it should be more or less, it should be more. More life should be preferable. Okay, so if you consider nib life, which is preferred?
B.
B. Okay, it is having 30 months. Next, if you consider cost, so do you prefer least cost or do you prefer maximum cost?
Least.
Least cost. Okay, here which is the best one if you consider only cost?
B.
B. Okay. Similarly, if you consider writing pressure, so here this is a fountain pen. Okay, so whether it should be maximum or it should be minimum writing pressure?
Minimum.
Okay, so here it is a ink pen. That means if you put more pressure, okay, if the writing pressure of the design is less, the problem is the nib may break down. Okay, so that is the problem. So for a fountain pen, maximum writing pressure is preferable by considering nib. Okay, so if you ಗಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅದ್ಮುದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so nib ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ it may break down. Okay, so by considering that,
Paper damage.
so paper damage one is. So if it is a ballpoint pen, okay, so you can consider writing pressure in another way. Okay, for ink pen, so you are considering nib. Okay, so by considering the safety of the nib, you are considering minimum pressure as preferable. And another observation you can make. Okay, so observe the minimum acceptable value. Okay, it is 0.20. Whether remaining values are more than that or less than that, you can, by observing that also, you can make a decision whether it should be maximum or it should be minimum. Okay, for this fountain pen case, so we are going to give more preference to maximum rating pressure by considering the safety of the nib. Okay. Now, as we discussed in the previous class, so these are the values of various parameters. So next you have to find out utility numbers or preference numbers. Okay. So again, we are going to make use of the same equation. Okay, preference number given by P, that is equal to A log. A is the constant for each parameter. Log of actual value minus, actual value by minimum acceptable value. Okay, first consider the writing time between refills. Okay, for which one we can assign a value 9. So for which one you can assign P value as 9. So A, B, C, D. This is the minimum acceptable value. So for which one you can assign 9?
C.
65.
So for C. Okay. So you can assign 9 for C. Next P will be equal to 65. A we have to find out log. Actual value will be 65. Minimum acceptable value is 10. Okay. So these values are substituted. So for C, okay, so we can assign 9, that is P is equal to 9. Next A we have to find out actual value is 65, minimum acceptable value is 10. Okay. So next you can find out the value of A. You will get 11.07. Next, by using this constant, you can find out relative preference values. Already we have fixed preference value for design concept C as 9. Relative preference values you can find out. Okay, next consider constant A we have already determined 11.07. So next we are finding it for design concept A. Okay, actual value is 35, minimum acceptable value is 10. You will get preference number as 6.023. So we are determining preference value on a scale of 0 to 10. Okay, and 10 is the ideal case. So we are considering maximum value as 9. Next, similarly for 15, so you will get 1.95. For 30, you will get 5.28. Okay. Next parameter nib life. Okay, for which one you can assign 9?
30.
For B, it is having 30 months. So for B, you can assign 9. Okay, so directly I have making use of the equation. Directly I have assigned 9. Okay, so for 30, minimum acceptable value is 15. Okay, so A is 30. Next, I can find reference values for remaining. Okay, for 24, it is 6.2. Next, for 20, it is 3.75. For 18, it is 2.38. Okay, next cost. For which one you can assign 9 preference value?
8.
For 8.
8
okay,
rupees.
For design concept B. Okay, so by assigning 9 for this, I am determining constant A. So A I get so minus 22.61. Okay, next I can find out preference values. For 10 it is 6.8. Okay, for 20 it is 0. So the reason is, so you can say this is the minimum acceptable value. So that means that is the least preferred value. Okay, so that's why you will get 0. Okay, next for 12 it is 5.02. Okay, next writing pressure.
ಸರ್ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಗಿಂತ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ?
ಹೌದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 9 ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಲ್ವಾ?
ಸರಿ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಫೌಂಟೈನ್ ಪೆನ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ದಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲವುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಿಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಫರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಬೈ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ consider whether it should be maximum or minimum. Okay, in this case you can assign 9 to 0.40. Okay, so you can find out A. So then substitute the values for 0.30, 5.27, for 0.200. Okay, so next for next after finding preference values for all the parameters, next you have to write the table, okay, indicating the preference values like this. Okay, these are the preference numbers for various parameters. Next, you have to find out overall utility of design concept A and overall utility or total utility of design concept B, C and D. Okay, that you know the procedure. Multiply preference number with weightage. Okay, 6.023 into 0.25 plus 6.12 into 0.25 plus 6.8 into 0.35 plus 5.27 into 0.15. This will give you total utility of design concept A. Okay, so overall utility is 6.2. Next, similarly, so find for B. Okay, again, so multiply this with weightage, this with weightage, this with weightage, and this with weightage. You will get 5.89. Similarly for C and D. Okay, so now by looking at the utility value, so which is good design based on utility? A. Okay, since it is 6.A, so that will provide maximum utility. Okay, so design A gives maximum utility. Therefore, based on utility, if you are making a decision, you can choose A. Okay, so that is the meaning. Next, another simple problem. In this problem, directly they have given the utility numbers. Okay, that's why calculation is required is very less. Okay, and they have given the probability, or you can consider it as weightage also. Okay, a motorcycle driver, this is related to bike or motorcycle. Okay, a motorcycle driver uses his motorcycle in different weather conditions as follows. The utilities for two alternatives are given below. Okay, there are only two possibilities, so you are making a decision among two choices. Okay, the utilities include various quality dimensions. Make the best decision based on utility. Okay, so you have seen super bikes are bikes which are used for long distances, like bullet bikes. Okay, so people nowadays it is a trend. People go for long rides. Okay, they even go for high altitudes. Okay, like Ladakh, Leh. So then, if you are purchasing a bike for riding them or for using them in high altitude or difficult terrains, okay, then you have to make a comparison regarding one of the feature in a bike. Okay, so here you are making a decision by considering bubble wood. Okay, what do I mean by this bubble wood? Bubble wood is nothing but it is a, okay, it is like a jacket, okay, or it is a cover. Okay, bubble wood nothing but it is a cover. Okay, it is a protective layer. You can consider it as a cover. Like we use to protect our body, we use jacket from cold weather. Similarly for bike also, okay, so covers are used. So usually we use covers for cars. Okay, similarly, since these bikes are used in different weather conditions. Okay, so you have to make a decision regarding whether this additional protective layer is required for the bike or not. Okay, if you add this protective layer to the bike, whether that will be useful or that might be underutilized. Okay, so that you are fine. One example. Okay, so like it is a cover, it is a protective layer, and bike will be parked inside this. Okay, or in some designs bubble wood will be part of the bike. That means there will be a protective layer added to this body of the bike. Okay, so one more protective layer will be added to the body of the bike, so that can be also considered as bubble wood. Bubble wood is nothing but it is a protective layer. Okay, that will protect from adverse climatic conditions. Now consider based on in which conditions user will ride this bike. Okay, so the bike will be subjected to what kind of climatic conditions based on the study. So they have the data. Okay, so a person who is going to buy this bike, okay, is going to use it for very hot days, 15% probability, summer evenings 35%, rainy days 5%, sunny winter days 30%, cold winter evenings 15%. So various weathers, okay, different weather. So he is using that bike, and these are the probabilities. Okay, so next, based on that, they have given the utilities are nothing but utility values or preference numbers. So already they have given the preference number. Next, you have to multiply the values. Okay, multiply and add the values. Okay, so in order to find out utility of a bike design with bubble wood, that means with protective layer. Okay, or with a protective cover. So its utility is 3.75. That is here probability itself is the weightage for this example. So it is given in percentage. Convert that into decimal. 0.15 into, then 0.35 into 1, 0.05 into 8, then 0.3 into 3, 0.15 into 7. You will get 3.75. Similarly, consider without bubble wood, that means without protective layer. Okay, so you are going to get 4.70. That means here if you provide a protective layer, that will be underutilized compared to not having this bubble wood. That means it is having more utility. So that means even though if you attach a protective layer, that doesn't have much requirement. Okay, so that you can observe by finding these utility numbers. Okay, so the expected utility of the motorcycle without the wood is greater, therefore that is to be preferred. Okay, so this completes unit 5. Okay, so if you have any doubts regarding problem, you can ask